Boom. We are live, folks. That's right. We are live and back at it again. Here we go. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network, and we're doing what we do best. We are coming to you out there. I already see the chat lighting up, but we're doing what we do best. We're bringing you a live stream, watch party, watch along, call it what you will. Nobody does it better than we do. Myself and, well, the whole family here. We're going to give you full reaction, full coverage of all the ongoings. We got Dynamite kicking off. We got Pyro. We got excitement. We got a dream match. Lots to get into, lots to talk about. Strap in, strap on. It's going to be fun, folks. Let's go. I hit the wrong button. Hold on tight. I got to find the button. Are you ready? Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Thank you for being here. You have put Wednesday in the books. 3 down, 2 to go. Friday Junior tomorrow. The weekend is upon us and so much wrestling to get into, so much to talk about, so many things. We have Twitter temper tantrums. We have dream matches. We have title matches. We got lots to talk about. WrestleMania season is upon us as well. So, folks, thank you for tuning in. I see the numbers climbing, and I see that chat lighting up. I will get to the chat. But as always, I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And there we go. I got, I believe, Orange Cassidy coming to the ring. But, folks, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. I think I've said that multiple times. We are here almost every single day. 600 streams in 356 days. It's been a fun time. We're still rolling. We just clipped 1,500 subscribers. Thank you so much for 1.5K. And we are, again, more Orange Cassidy. We will talk about this. But the show is kicking off with Orange Cassidy. It's going to be insane. And we'll see what comes tonight. I know I'm looking forward to, the dream match, Kenny Omega, Vikingo, gonna go toe to toe in a match a lot of people waited for. Now, a lot of people did question it, though, as far as who's this? What's happening? What now? So we will find out tonight. We will see what it all means, folks, but there is more than that. We got Darby Allin coming to the ring now. What is going to happen here tonight? Let me just check with the chat real quick. Mick, new champs, Top Flight. Not tonight, buddy. Not tonight. Top Flight, we'll get a good 15-minute match, but they're not winning. And we're getting Uncle Sting is back. When was the last time we saw Sting? I feel like it's been a minute. New champs, Top Flight, not tonight. The Guns, yeah. Again, I'm not. When you look at this card on paper again, I asked the last few weeks, when you looked at the card on paper, it was a little suspect, a little light, a little soft. Now, I would argue that with maybe 2 exceptions, this is a bit of a funny card as well tonight. What's your thoughts on Goldberg possibly? Yeah, I want to talk about this. I might have to save that for a commercial, Victor. Welcome back, Mick, Lauren. Orton return. Hey, I'm all for Orton coming back. But how does he come back and where does he come back will be the question. Dream stream. Absolutely. I like it. What's up, Jack? How you doing? MJF won't be on in. Yeah. He only shows up when he's contractually obligated, right? So we will talk about that as we get into tonight. Looking forward to Kenny Omega. Absolutely. I was looking forward to it. A lot of people did talk about, who is he? I know my buddy Nick not feeling the spot, the spottiness. We'll put it that way. The spottiness of my buddy. But, he's a huge fan of Kenny Omega. I think this is going to be a good match, even though I don't like the booking. Even though I don't think the timing of the booking makes sense. And I believe there's already talks about Joe Cobb heading the same way. He's coming after Kenny as well. But Kenny's busy. Kenny's in a trios title picture, and they're fucking around with Adam Page. We don't know what that means or what that's going to look like. A lot of people popped and we're excited. Oh, the Elite. I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll talk about it. But we all know I might not be the biggest Elite fan. I think the Elite are hurting AEW. I think AEW would be in a much better place without the Elite. Damien, dreams come true. There you go. I'm here. It's good. Thank you for being here. What are you talking about? I just got here. I read your old message. Look above. Good vitamins, apparently. That's me. Oh, nice typo. I like it. I'm shocked the Young Bucks are selling for a backstage segment. Why though? Why are you shocked? I mean, if they're into it, if it involves their little clique, anything's possible. MJF won't be on AEW. Got that one. Thank God someone attacked the Bucks. It's about time. No, last time someone did that, we haven't seen them since. So be careful. Careful. You never know. You might be putting AEW purgatory. So we got Darby, Sting, and OC versus Kip, Butcher, and Blade. Did we know this was happening? I feel like I missed the announcement on this one. This is what I mean about weird booking. I don't quite get it. I don't. We saw Darby come out and tell MJF, I want a title shot. We haven't seen Sting in a minute. Now Sting's in a trios match with Orange Cassidy. Where's the best friends? I'm so confused by all this. Darby got the biggest pop last week, so Tony puts him in the first spot. All right, fans like you. Oh, Orange Cassidy with the hands up. The Bucks got attacked. I missed the attack, folks. I will admit I missed the attack. AEW Wrestling. Yes, it is. Wow, after having the OC kick off for weeks straight, then give him a day off and boom, right back. I mean, and he's been on 6 straight Dynamites. Or 7 maybe. I don't know. And like 12 straight 12 straight Rampage. Like Orange Cassidy gets used a lot, folks. I was an advocate for Orange Cassidy for a minute. And my argument is this. If you're over with the fans, you're over with the fans. Doesn't matter. If you're over, you get used. I feel like in history, WWE's been too guilty of wrestlers that get over and don't get used. They get themselves over and they don't want to get used. Now, you know, Vinnie Mac Jr., we see him doing the same things. Hobbs gets himself over, ruined it. Wardlow got himself over, ruined it. Kingston got himself over, ruined it. MJF got himself over, and he almost ruined it, but MJF survived because it's MJF. Right now, I got Sting and Butcher going toe-to-toe, by the way. Hey, yo, what? I will take predictions on this match. I don't know why, but I will take predictions. Oh, dude. Here's the problem. All right, we'll talk about Goldberg real quick. I know the match is going on, but Sting's in the ring, so it seems relevant. Here's the problem with that, Victor. The problem with booking Goldberg or signing Goldberg. Listen, I want AEW to sign Goldberg. I want the spectacle. Because when you start putting him in the ring with people, and if it's a one-match deal, fine. I can live with it. If it's a one-match deal against Sting, maybe. But is Sting willing to get in the ring with Goldberg? Is Sting going to be willing to risk what everyone else risks when they get in the ring with Goldberg? Injury, headaches. The guy literally is one of the only human beings to make Undertaker break character. He sucks that bad. So think about it. Is that something I want it? I want to see what happens. I want him to have a run because I think, he'd be like, giving guys like Orange Cassidy a sidekick in the head. We might never see them again. All right, so Sting's giving us the OC role. Goldberg versus Sting versus Roberts. Shit. Problem is Roberts can barely walk. Sting and Goldberg much better off. Oh. Sting rolls out of the way again, so Sting's caught up in the fun gimmick. Now, people are going to freak about that. It was cute. I don't mind a cute opening match. By the way, Darby's awesome. Huge. The crowd is the loudest for Darby. OC Darby Allin for the win, I'd imagine. That would make sense. OC means opening contest. Yeah. Ding. I like that, Rocco. Good shout on that one for sure. A heel Goldberg for, as GM? Yeesh. Goldberg not exactly known for the mic skills over the years. So not that he's terrible, but yeah, I don't know. Are you down for Yamashita and Killer Kelly at Sacrifice? Yo, yes, I'm down. Anything with Rena, sign me up all day long. If folks don't know who she is, go Google Yamashita and yeah, go check her out. She is worth the watch. She is one of the channel's favorite wrestlers, friend of the show. She's, she's awesome. She's outstanding. And Killer Kelly, we'll see what she brings to the table. Hate to overshadow her in this matchup. Killer Kelly's great, but yeah, it's hard to go against Rena. What's up, Chambers? What's up, Larry? Money. Who did I miss? Matthew's here. Excalibur's in the house. What's up? They tweeted it or something a couple days ago. Oh, fair enough. I should have known. Check Twitter. Well, speaking of Twitter, Tony still hasn't answered my challenge. So if you're on Twitter and y'all want to retweet my challenge to Tony Khan, I want him to talk to fans. Forget the reporters, forget the Meltzers, forget everyone else. Come talk to people who have been fans of AEW from day one. Let me ask some questions. Let's talk about it, Tony. You want to go out there and say, oh, all these Twitter pages that, are bashing AEW are bots, and no, they're just bashers and haters and da-da-da-da. Fine. Come talk about it. Because I know my criticism is not from a bot. It's from my damn mouth. So I would love for him to accept that challenge. So if you're listening right now and you want to go help that cause, go find it. Yeah, absolutely. Who else? Steve G's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Building Elite versus FTR versus FTR and Punk. You think? Then who's the fourth person? Sean Spears? Because if Adam Page gets back with the rest of the league and everyone's all hunky-dory and happy go lucky, then what? Right? So if you have Adam Page involved, that's 4. Or do we bring back Ace Steel? Maybe we bring back Ace Steel. Oh, submission hold by the Butcher. Darby being stretched out. Now, in my mind, if I was booking this match, and you guys can tell me if I'm crazy, but if I was booking this match, I would have Darby get the hot tag. I think Darby's the most popular guy in the ring right now. I would have him get the hot tag. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, big guy. And nice to see you. Yeah, then toss Jeff Cobb next week for Omega. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, right? And that's my biggest fear heading into Forbidden Door 2. I feel like last year AEW was on a clip. Good show, good show, good show, good show. And then Forbidden Door 1 came up. And it took all the focus off everything that we were watching. It didn't really integrate well. It was just like, oh, right? Like people were just showing up and picking fights. And then Forbidden Door kind of underachieved. And a lot of people felt like that Forbidden Door was an underachievement. It was pretty carte blanche for AEW. I don't know, folks. Rampage on Saturday this week. Oh. Not Bunny, it's Penelope Ford. Who said Bunny? And I just agreed. Or were they related? Building Elite verse, got that one. Rumors are Jeff Cobb. Yep, that's the rumor. Some love from the fam to the fam. Got that one. Keep it coming, folks. Keep this chat going. TK really wants Gilbert, not Goldberg. Imagine he gets it back. Could we finally, does Tony Khan, here's the question for the fans. Does Tony Khan have enough money to make Jericho versus Goldberg finally happen? There you go. You let me know. I'm curious. Oh, Lord. What else we got? Pat McAfee show WWE Friday night SmackDown. There we go. Rumor was we weren't going to see Pat for a while. What pay per view would you book Jade versus Taya? I would have had Taya come out in Canada and beat her, but that's just my opinion. What pay per view? The next one? Double or Nothing, I guess. Yeah, I think you get them to the ring quick, and the thing is, I think Jade's gonna win. That's what I think. Gilbert Ryback Goldberg. It's like Pokemon Evolution. Now that's funny. I'll give you points for that one. That's a good one. What else we got here? WWE WrestleMania Hollywood. John Cena. Well, we got John Cena going up against Austin Theory, and I do believe that John Cena is going to take the loss. He's going to take the big old L for that one. I think Forbidden Door is Okada versus Punk and Omega versus Tama. You're assuming that Punk is going to return. I still want to see Punk return. If it's going to happen, it's got to happen. But see, I don't want. We have so many things to answer between Punk and the Elite, and there's such a story to tell there. And it could work, and it could steal viewers, and it could be captivating and interesting if booked properly. So if he comes back, what we're pushing April now, right? So you got a couple months, and then you get sidetracked with them two fighting other people. You got to be careful. You really got to be strategic with this. I had not heard that, so if that's confirmed, that will be fun. Cena definitely putting over Austin for the win. Yeah, it'd be hard to imagine him not. And this match is still going. It's my only complaint about this match. Oh, there it goes. We got a winner. I lied. Good timing. So if you had Sting, Darby, and OC on your bingo card, congratulations. You get to polka dot. Wait. So weird. So Sting's celebrating with OC and got the sunglasses on, and Darby's looking at the double or nothing sign. Interesting. Wait, is that tonight, by the way? Is the premiere of or is it next week of All Access? AEW copying WrestleMania at this point, except they're using like a vinyl banner and it's in the opposite corner. That's the only differences I saw. But yeah, definitely copying. I'm going to stare at the sign. Know what I want to see? I want to see Darby get pissed off that Sting's still in his fucking spotlight and deal with that situation now. I'm sick of refs looking stupid. Well, then you're watching the wrong show. Unfortunately, you're watching the wrong show because, oh, now we're getting a package on Darby. Okay. Oh, now we got Jungle Boy. So yeah, we're definitely setting up the Pillars match for Double or Nothing, which a fatal four way between the four pillars should be good. Should be good. Here's a question for everybody out there. Out of the four pillars, is there any two people, like, is there anybody you would take off and replace with someone else who's a young, should have been pillar? I'm curious. Let me know what you think out there. I really want to know if anyone has some suggestions of someone else that should have been a pillar. I'm excited to see what Adam Cole has to say. I'm looking forward to Adam Cole getting back in the ring. And the good news is the promos we've seen from Adam Cole so far is that the old Adam Cole, the Adam Cole with an attitude, the Adam Cole with a chip on his shoulder, the Adam Cole that doesn't mess around. Tonight. Vikingo. Up next, the Guns versus Top Flight. Get your predictions in while we go to commercial break, and I will tackle some of this chat, folks. But I will take a second to remind everybody, we are watching Dynamite tonight. We'll give you your live reaction, your alternative commentary to all of it, and we will blow up this chat. We will talk all about it. Tomorrow night, I'm back here for Impact and Ring of Honor with the wonderful Luna Havoc. And then Friday, the dynamic duo is back on it. The tag team champions, the tag stream champions of YouTube, myself, Big Nick. We will be here on Friday, and we got a busy Friday. AEW Rampage is moved to Saturday, which is awesome. Frees up a little bit of time. We get Impact, Sacrifice, and we also get WWE SmackDown. So those are the two shows. Doubleheader Friday. We will see how the weekend lines up, and then we're all the way back into Monday. Go home show for Mania. It is here, folks. WrestleMania week is days away. We get the Raw. We get NXT, the go home show for Stand and Deliver. Wednesday, we get another Dynamite kind of in the middle. I don't know what that brings. Does it bring Jeff Cobb? We'll find out. I'm sure Tony's got a bunch of announcements tonight. Then we go into Thursday. We got the multiverse of matches, New Japan versus Impact. It's going to cap off a night where we would cover Ring of Honor and Impact. We also have Friday, we're going to have Supercard of Honor. I can't wait for Supercard of Honor. And then we go into SmackDown Rampage as well that night, Triple Header Friday. And then we go into our 12-hour mega marathon stream. And then we come back on Sunday. We are here all WrestleMania week long. It's going to be insane. It's going to be fun. Light up the channel. Let all your friends know about us. If you're in a chat, if you're on social media, just share it. It's the nicest thing you guys could do. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate everyone coming here. And we're watching this channel grow by the second. Big shout out to CJ Cliff, Nick, LJ, and Luna Havoc. So, and anyone else, you will see some special guests. You will see prizes and trivia and games all coming up next week. It's going to be a fun week. Ricky Starks replaced Sammy. I like that a lot, Vance. I really do. I really do see a future. Look, another vote for Ricky. Christian's still in the casket? Yeah, Christian's done. The next time you see Christian is he'll be at WrestleMania with Edge. And give us the old school brood, the whole thing. Get him. Jackie, you're happy to I'm excited to see what Adam Cole has to say. Got that one. All Access next week is Double or Nothing AEW's WrestleMania. I don't fucking know. They have quarterly pay-per-views. They treat them all like manias, right? They're 5-6 hours long. I always thought All or Nothing was kind of their big show. Double or not All or Nothing, All Out. Double or Nothing, it's also a big show. I think when you only have 4, you make them all count. They don't really have like, this is our WrestleMania. I don't know if Tony, maybe someone knows. I don't know if Tony's ever gone on the record and said, like, this is our baby. I think all 4 of them kind of get treated the same way and stacked the same way. Okay. We're back from commercial, and we're getting a package on this match tonight. Can I ask the fans, like, Tony got really, really defensive on Twitter about people saying who's Vikingo and, you know, oh, it's just haters and bots and boo-hoo. But here's the question. Here's the thing. If you were going to bring him in for this big dream match, why not give us a series of packages leading into the package you just gave us? You know, we're getting word about this guy. We're getting word that this man is coming to get Kenny. Package. Then the people that don't know, because there's people in the building right now that don't know who he is. There's people at home watching that don't know who he is. And there's casual fans that you would like to be interested in your product. It then works like a cliffhanger. You're building to a match. You're not even writing an angle or a story. You're just building to something. At least it's building instead of, whoop, there it is. And then getting mad at people for not knowing. There's a lot of people out there that don't watch AAA or New Japan or fucking, you go through it. We watch nobody. Like I tell a friend, oh, I'm going to watch Wrestling Revolver. What's that? What's House of Glory? What's, you know, BCW? What's GCW? A lot of people just watch the mainstream. So that's got to be kept in mind because there are fans out there that if they're introduced to something cool and exciting, they'll tune in. And When they don't know what's going on, help them. They might not know. Tony getting mad at people for, well, you could Google that. Well, you could do your fucking job and present the picture. You could do what you're supposed to do and put it out there. Hey, this guy's going to be on our show. Isn't it fucking cool? Isn't it exciting? Look who's coming. This guy is amazing. And maybe have someone other than Excalibur doing the narrative because it's hard to listen to. So we got the tag match going. And I mean, two young teams. So if nothing else, I will say this. If they can book the tag team division consistently, it's young and up and coming. Use the young teams, and you can build this division. Giant ass boy chance, by the way. Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, a popular vote. Wardlow should have been a pillar. Yeah. And is Wardlow a little older though? I feel like Wardlow's like 30-ish. Am I wrong? Hobbs is what, 32? One of them's 32. I think they're both in that age. So I'm thinking someone like 25-ish, right? Maybe younger. Starks, I mean, yeah, I think he would be outstanding. I think he's a superstar. That guy should have been TNT champion months ago and carried that belt for months and just either heel or babyface. I think he's a really good heel, but he works as a babyface. I'll tolerate it. But if he had a really solid run with the TNT title, A, it built him up, and B, it would build that title up. Does anyone out there give a flying fuck about the new IC title or the TNT title or the TBS title? The Jade title, by the way. That's all that is. It's the Jade division. There's not even a women in that category. The ass boys aren't happy. Top Flight's going to give them work. I hope Top Flight wins, but they're not going to. Yeah, Wardlow 35. Thank you, Dale. So I think that's the issue. Like when we're talking pillars, right? Yeah. He's 35. Google says Google. Stark says 33. There you go. Yeah. So that becomes, so when you're looking at the young pillars, it's tough, right? I mean, a lot of people have issues with Sammy, and is he a pillar? Next week. Thank you. 1-0. I like it. I didn't have a good answer for that. 50-50 odds, Randy possibly returning after WrestleMania. Dude, I mean, this is long overdue, and there's been mixed reports. You know, his back is so bad, he's done. I hope, at minimum, he has one run left. And I really do think that if Cody is going to win this belt and Roman's going to take a break, Randy Orton clipping Dusty Cody Rhodes with an RKO to nowhere to set up a story, a program with them two. I'm in. We know their history. We know the friendship. Let's go. And if that's all he can give us is one more program with someone like Cody, I'll be happy. But I really hope he has more in the tank. He's a phenomenal wrestler, one of the best that ever did it. A checkered past, but you know what? He's been loyal. He's been with WWE for so long. He grew up right in front of our eyes, and I don't think anybody at this point can argue that Randy Orton is not an outstanding, phenomenal wrestler with a Hall of Fame resume. If he can come back and wrestle, great. If he can give us one more, great. But I'd hate to see him be done, so I'm hoping. I got that one. Christian, yeah, no, we got that one. Wardlow didn't have a contract. Yeah, remember that whole fucking fiasco? Just give him a contract, Tony. Goldberg is winning this match. What match? TK thinks everyone will Google wrestlers. And he's right. Some will. Most will. Nowadays, it's not that hard to figure out who somebody is. The question becomes, should they fucking have to? Right? That's like going to McDonald's and them saying the fryer's over there. Ding, when they're done. Like, that's what my take on it is. I can make French fries, but I'm going to go, if I go out to get some, I want you to fucking do it. So if I'm tuning in and your job is to entertain me, right? That's like me holding out the mic and going, okay, guys, have a good night. And just sitting here quietly. It's you're doing part of your job. Part of your job is to paint the picture, right? Yeah, fans can figure it out, but what the fuck should they? I know who he is. I'm a big fan of him. He was, I joked with Nick. He was a top 10 PWI insider. I know you're not supposed to use that, but it's still funny to me. But I mean, yeah, it's fucking lazy. Like, I just gave you a simple way to build up and make people, if you don't know who he is, and all of a sudden all these clips are going around the internet of him from AEW on their social media posting these clips of what he does and the people he's beaten. And you go, oh shit, that's not bad. But no, what? 90 minutes before we get a package. So if you're already tuned in, you're excited already. So why you like the package now is cool. I'm looking forward to the match. But why not use that stuff promotionally to build hype for this match? Explain to people, why is this a dream match? Even if people heard the name, would they really know how good he is? Or would they think, oh, well, is he the flippy guy? No, he's a champion. He's a good wrestler who is extremely flippy, yes. But that's my issue. I feel like he's lazy. By the way, again, Scott, thanks as always, man. Can't thank you enough for your generosity and your kindness. And remember, folks, we appreciate every bit of time, money, effort, whatever it takes to be here. We are flattered and honored. They lied. New champions. What? Are you excited for the main event? I am, Tim. Are you? How do you feel about it, Tim? Center pillar, AEW, corner pillars, Sammy Hook. Hook would be a good shout. And ironically, out of the four pillars, is it not Jungle Boy who's the weakest of the four pillars? I put that out there to everybody. Is Jungle Boy the weakest of the four pillars? A lot of people don't want Sammy in the four pillars, but think about it. Who's better at pro wrestling overall? Who's better as an entertainer? Who's better at coming out there and being comfortable? That's Jungle Boy can wrestle. Sammy can wrestle. Sammy can wrestle better than we see Sammy wrestle because there you go. Because you get the spots. By the way, the champions retain. Give me some FTR. I need a smile. Wait, what? OGK. Okay. Okay. Shenanigans. Yeah. Anyone know why OGK's mad at Top Gun? Oh, that's right. They had an argument on Ring of Honor. Tony. Oh, buddy. If Tony Khan was smart, yes, let's go. Yes. That's what we want. There we go. Real pro wrestlers. Let's fucking go. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, two of the best wrestlers in the entire world are walking down the aisle. Okay, see, I asked for it. I asked, Jeepers. I asked for it. I got it. We needed something to make me cheer up a little. This is really an interesting story, by the way, because if FTR lose, we all are going to speculate what that means. And if they win, we're all going to speculate what that means. We don't like you. We don't respect you. Oof. That's the biggest argument there. The FTR did lose to the Ass Boys. Good reason to go. You can't leave during FTR, Larry. Get back here. What are you doing? William, welcome back. Shenanigans. Oh. I will say the one Ass Boy is pretty good with the mic. Google Sports Skeeta Wrestling Awards. What is that? Why? Am I going to regret this? He's yelling a lot. That's a lot of yelling. He could dial that back a little bit. Oh, it's loser leaves down. Duh, this is fucked. They're staying. I'm convinced they're staying now. Ah. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, vote. Sportskeeda Wrestling. Oh, I'm on Twitter now. What the fuck? Okay, I'll follow. Done. They spit in their faces and roll out. All right. FTR shows up. Top guys are here. And you know what? And even the ass boys were good here as far as too much yelling. Is that Cole? What one is that? Left cheek or right cheek? Where's LJ when I need her? FTR gone. But see, maybe that's why I feel like it's so fuck. I think they win, dude. I think they might win. I'm torn. I'm torn. I don't want to be. I can't like. If you're Tony, would you book this match if they were leaving, knowing where they're gonna go? Mick says back to WWE. Austin, that's right. Austin Gunn. Sorry, left cheek. Can't keep them straight sometimes. Unless TK permitted them, they wouldn't be allowed to negotiate. No, they haven't, and that's the interesting part of this whole scenario. Is I just even them implying that they might go to like it's such a weird thing, right? Like, what if they were like, okay, we've made our decision, our contract is expired, we've decided we're going to WWE, and Triple H was like, no, thank you, no, we're good. Oh, so we're delivering a contract to Taya Valkyrie. Guys, wouldn't it have been good if Taya was the surprise and not some unknown? And I know Tony's answer. We could Google that lady from Winnipeg, but wouldn't it have been easier just if Taya Valkyrie was the person? Yeah, it's a tough one. I got a feeling they're staying, guys. I feel like everything with this angle. So you think they're going to go, and then they pull it out, and they're here forever. Who's the firm? I'm just kidding. Bibbins! All right, we're getting a big match now. And why are you voting for Hook in the next one? Get him, Stoke. Artist, what are we watching? I believe this is no DQ or like no holds barred or it's hey, Bibbins found some ring gear. I like it. The Bibbins is underutilized to me. Bibbins should be the manager of a top heel, a top heel, and maybe several, like 3 or 4 top heels. Or it should be like Bibbins should be like the Bobby the Brain Heenan, where if you see Bibbins next to a guy like Paul Heyman, they're made just by being next to him. Very, very, very accurate. Here comes Hook. Are you willing? I guess are you willing to bet your money FTR go back to? Okay, who's willing to bet? I don't think they're going. I don't know why, and I'm curious what the rationale behind staying is. But I was even listening to Dax's podcast earlier today, and just the way he was speaking, I don't know. I got a feeling he's staying, and I don't get it. I could be wrong. Hook. Yeah, Hook's going to win. Hook can't take his first loss to Bibbins no matter how it happens. A tank can come out and shoot him in the chest. Is Bibbins hugging the ref? So we got Hook in the ring, folks. Got Hook for the win. Yeah. Hook for the win under 5 minutes. Yeah, it better be. Foley, Show, Test, and Shamrock, the Firm. There you go. I don't know what this is. I know it's frozen, though. Son of a bitch. Two pointless people in the ring. You think both are pointless, Justin? I'm curious. I don't. Two people used pointlessly. Is that maybe a more fair? That's a more accurate statement for me. A little more fair to both. I don't think. I think this is pointless. The whole scenario is fucking pointless. I agree with you on that, but I don't think they're pointless people or pointless wrestlers. Like I said, Bibbins could be a high end manager. You give him a good stable. You make everybody that aligns with him outstanding, and it gets him over. Now Hook, I think, has all the potential. I think Hook's a young guy. I think his booking, he got himself over just by being quiet and cool, and everybody went nuts for him. His first, at the end of 2021, people wanted him to be wrestler of the year. He had like 3 matches. Like, I don't understand. And then he was hot. He was white hot. And then he just went away. More shenanigans. I agree. But it cannot cost Hook the loss. Hook cannot lose to Bibbins, even if it's with shenanigans. It's a bad show. Why did they not give Hook a pop? They're in the crowd. You don't. I don't know. I did the fans not pop for Hook? I mean, maybe people just aren't excited about this. Okay, I see. And I get that. I understand why, right? He's not the biggest of guys. But if you keep booking him the way you were booking him, where he was just dusting people, it's great. Stokely! Oh! An exploder. Always going to be hater. Always going to be a hater. Who, Larry? Who? Legally, they wouldn't be able to negotiate, and I don't think they're claiming that they are. They work 1 day a week in AEW. Those 2 reasons, and hey, sometimes they work once a month in AEW. I truly believe that Tony would have to promise them the farm. Like, that Tony would have to be like, yes, you can go back into the indies, you can go collect belts again, but I will book you guys in solid matches. I will give you solid opponents. That would have to be the sell. If FTR re-signs to AEW and just goes about their business the way they had, then there's no point in staying. Fire extinguisher! Oh my God. Stokes is going to give him a bit of a run. Yeah, this isn't helping the tough guy image at all, Justin. You might be onto something. Barry Barricade. He just quoted Tupac. This match also isn't doing Hook any favors. I completely, yeah, see? Great minds. There you go, Justin. I'm with you. Yeah. I just caught that. That's fucking funny. Kick to the stomach, and this match has officially gone longer than it's supposed to. Wow, wait. That's not necessary. He's not. Stokely didn't even sell the last 2. Why does Stokely outfit look like Apollo's old partner? That is tall. Oh, no. Is Stokely just trying to prove he can take a bump? Yeah, Hook wins. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Mick loves it. All right. Um, yeah, you know what? A bit overkill. A bit overkill. That's my only comment on that one. It is what it is, guys. Yes. TNA. Thank you. Very much so. Listen, we keep joking that Vince Russo might be involved, but then again, they did get Jeff Jarrett pretty close. Yeah, Stokely was kind of, sort of. So how did Matt Hardy become like the fucking rah guy for this group? Ethan Page has to avenge Stokely. Ethan Page versus Hook? Do you like the new ring ropes in AEW, KJ? Yes or no? Yeah. All right. Are you here? Are you here, Steve? We hear from Adam Cole next. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this. And I mean, I'm really curious who's going to answer the bell. Who's he going to wrestle? What are they going to do with Adam Cole? How are they going to make him look like a star? Because that's the job now. See, that's the tricky thing, Tony. Once you sign a star, you have to continue to make the guy look like a star or girl. For example, Soraya was a star. You signed her, and now she's not. That's the problem. So Adam Cole's a star. He went away, he came back. Make him a star, make him shine. That's your job. We shouldn't have to go Google Adam Cole's good work and then come watch his matches. You have to give him something of substance. Make him relevant. Don't just spot book him. Make him relevant. And I guess Double or Nothing, we're going to get the 4 pillars because I kind of hope that Adam Cole would move that way, heading towards Double or Nothing. MJF, Adam Cole, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Adam Cole versus Uncle Rico. Right? Let's go. I think Matt Hardy is just in that group as a placeholder until they see if Jeff comes back. Matt Hardy, just take a break. I mean, he's a great wrestling mind. If he's helping backstage and stuff, great. But he doesn't need to be in the middle of that segment looking like a soccer mom. Like, it's ridiculous. I think Matt Hardy is. I got that one. I almost read it twice. I anticipate Swerve Strickland comes out. That is interesting. Smile mark. I like that one. Can we all agree that Swerve Strickland needs to lose his friends? That he can just be him, and if he's gonna have a faction, can it be a decent faction? But I think everything with all the other guys, blown up Brock Lesnar, and I think the other guy's hurt, but they should be gone. Swerve is another guy. Swerve's a star. Swerve has all the makings of a star. So you have to let him shine. You got to put him in a place that he can do well. You got to give him that opportunity to do something. That's my take on it. See what you can do. Wardlow, make him shine. Hobbs, make him shine. Eddie, make him shine. See the track record? Who shines? You're lacking star power. Who's shining? Darby shining, and you're not using him. Use him more. Maybe now he's going to go for the title, but make sure you understand who the ones are the fans want to see. The fans have put people over or under. You have to pay attention to that. Tech Nine's in the crowd. One of my faves. What up, Tech? There you go, from Kansas City. The worldwide chopper himself. I'm going to get that Red No song stuck in my head, though. I hate that song. It's all about the boom. Adam Cole versus Hangman Adam Page. Adam Page is busy. You just tease something. Now you got to tell that story. It's like the bloodline, like what you're doing with Page and the Elite. That's like the bloodline. Minor. You know? Michael Cole, baby. Damn. It's all about the boom. $151 Malibu rum and pineapple juice, Caribou Lou. That's completely out of context or out of left field, but okay. Not my thing of choice, but sounds strong. No, let's do Adam Cole versus Adam Page again. Let's not do. Let's not do. There's an important word in there, Victor. Let's not do. Yeah, no, absolutely. Why would we do that again? We've been down that road. We've seen it, and it didn't go well. And part of why it didn't go well, I don't think Adam Page is compelling. I don't think when he talks, people are interested in hearing him talk. He's like Bobby Lashley with curly hair and butterfly jeans. Like he just that's what I think the problem with Adam Page is. And again, if you're pushing him over other guys who would be better, you got problems. Right? Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, verbally, in ring. Crowd is fucking losing it. Tell me this doesn't tease a little that this guy should be at the top of your fucking card. There you go. Story time with Adam Cole, baby. I saw a thing the other day where it kind of broke down everyone's like little things, right? What do you want to talk about? Story time with Adam Cole, baby. Throw out your favorite fucking catch line to start a promo. I feel great. Random. Unbroken. Adam Cole is not cleared to compete. Is that true, Richard? Is that why we're pandering and hoping? But listen, if that is true, that is excellent. Good job, Tony. Good job, Adam. If he's close and he's not exactly cleared yet, and this is just hype, that's fine. Remember, Austin had a fucked up neck for months. Other wrestlers give them things to talk about. They don't have. Shut up. Fuck. Damn it. No. No, this is punching down for Adam Cole, guys. Yeah, this is punching down, but it's that you push the that close fucking niche group of friends. And it's this fucking problem for AEW. That's what I think's holding AEW back. With all the talent and all the fucking people they got there, the one thing holding them back is this small collection, which is offshoots of Jericho and the Bucks and Kenny and whoever their little group of friends are. Get, oh yeah, Garcia. That's punching down for Adam Cole. I just talked about the pop and what a star Adam Cole could be, should be. Garcia is punching down, period. And Tony, if you're listening, this isn't a critic. This is a fan who's disappointed with the man who walked out to take on one of your biggest superstars. And that's how your superstars get fizzled out. Now, that being said, they're going to give us a good match. The Click? What about the Click? What about the Click? I'm the Click master. Think about it. If you want to get heat with the crowd, bury video games. Yeah, no fucking shit. I still think this is punching down for Cole. But if Garcia can get away from Jericho, he's another young guy, like a pillar type guy that you can build around. I like Garcia. I just don't know, to take him from the Jericho Society and have him go after Cole doesn't fit. Not bad promo. He's a pro wrestler. Whew. KJ White, what up? What's up, Resident Evil? Welcome back. Yes, I saw pictures. You guys getting excited or what for Mania? Like, let's go. I mean, we're getting there. We are on the cusp of WrestleMania week. I can't fucking wait. And March, this channel knew March was going to be a grind. And sure enough, March has been a grind. And it's been a great grind. Big shout out to Nick and CJ and Cliff and Luna and everybody that's making this work and happen. Because, yeah, it's been fun. And the next week or so is going to be a grind. And I cannot wait for all of it. Okay. Garcia versus Cole next week. I can live with that. Again, not thrilled that Garcia was the guy to step up, but I'm pretty confident they're going to deliver a decent match. It just feels like punching down for Adam Cole. But you just want to give him a solid win on his return? I'm good with it. Fine. Cobb comes with pizza. I hope so. Larry is hungry. Larry's always fucking hungry. He just came back from getting food. Adam Cole. Adam Cole. Tim, that's fucking funny. Swerve said on Twitter that he'd like to retire Goldberg. Oh, shit. Let's go. Goldberg says no. That's the tricky part with Goldberg. Goldberg is going to get to call all of his shots. If he says, I'm going to win, like my final match will be my entrance, the way you all remember it. I'm going to walk down to the ring. Can they even do it? Does WWE, like, could they possibly, what's the rights of WWE as far as the character side of Goldberg? I don't know. But they do the big Goldberg entrance. He comes down and he's like, I'm going to pick this guy and I'm going to hit him with 3 moves. You're going to pay me to do that or I won't do it. That's the tricky part with Goldberg. You're not getting him in the ring to like do a job to fucking, Sammy Guevara. It's not going to happen. But if you sign him long, like if it was a multi, like, a multi-match deal, we'll just sit back and start counting the concussions, folks. Click, 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 click. It's mean, but it's a little true. And by a little, I mean a fucking lot. All right, we got Marvez just walking into Kenny's room. It's a habit in AEW bursting in people's locker room. You shouldn't do that. So Kenny's arguing with Dawn. Did Kenny get Botox? His forehead looks polished. Not a fucking wrinkle in that forehead. He looks like Dave Chappelle's balls. And if you get that joke, you are my friend. Daniel Garcia, yeah, got that one. Yeah. Ooh. See, now I'm confused. I like it. I like what Don Callis just said. I don't understand if somebody wants to help me understand what Kenny's problem was, but I like Don's. Oh, all right. The BCC's here. Looking like the Sami Zayn fan club. Come on now. Wild Thing. Legit hate that fucking song now. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. Money, I don't. Oh, that's not funny. Kenny is mad. No salmon at catering. Wait, Sammy eats salmon? I just assumed the guy was like vegan upon vegan upon vegan. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what they say when you assume, but if anybody seemed vegan, it would be that Botox forehead. His forehead in real life has less wrinkles than the digital fucking rendering I used on the thumbnail. It's a setup for Jericho versus Cole. I know I stopped reading and I kind of froze because I think you're right about all of it. And this is my point. This is what I've been bitching about. This is what I'm mad about. Yeah, that makes sense. Garcia, Garcia pitting Brody King is fucking disgusting. It's a shame and it should have never happened ever. Two, if it is Adam Cole that ends up in Jericho's lap this time, and it's Adam Cole's turn for a bounce on Santa Jericho's lap, fuck that. This is why if I would pay, and I know he doesn't need it, but I just want to ask Tony questions. I'm a fan of your show. Why are you fucking up the guys I like and just doing the same shit with these putrid fucking people? I do not want to see Jericho anymore in any way, shape, or form. And not because he's not a Hall of Famer. He is. By the way, Stu Grayson and Moxley are going one-on-one. Should be a good match. I don't know what the fuck this is happening for, though. Mox for the win. Mox for the win. I go Mox. You go Mox. We all go Mox. Mox, Mox. Jericho is about to go on tour with Fozzy for the next 4 weeks. Could it be 4 years? Fuck. This guy's on a 10-year contract. We got to fucking see him job out every fucking hot star going. Oh, are they cheering for him? Tony, line him up. Bend him over. Jericho's about to go fucking Raw. So fucking disappointing. That is the problem with AEW. That is the fucking issue. And I fucking want it to be good. But guys like Jericho, and he latches onto a fucking group, and they're all just patsies for him. They're all just pylons. They're interchangeable. So when Garcia walks out to talk to Adam Cole, my instant reaction is, ew. Why Garcia? Because he gets booked that way. That's punching down for Cole based on how he's booked. Now, if it's setting up Jericho, it makes me so mad. Oh, making me so mad. My nose is exploding. Smile Mark, I'm sure he'll be around for the next pay-per-view. Let me go back to what Smile Mark said. Jericho is about to go on tour. Got that one. Okay, so who will bleed first in this match? Moxley. The ref wasn't even looking, Excalibur. Stu Grayson can wrestle. I like Stu. I thought Uno and Stu as a tag team worked really well. Stu comes back after a hiatus, and he takes the pin. First week back. Fine. But I think Stu and Uno could be a good tag team. They can. Without all the other bullshit, they can be a good tag team. There's too much bullshit around them. Grayson knocked onto the guardrail. Pitcher in pitcher. I didn't get pitcher in pitcher. I just kept going. I got just full pitcher. Oh, here comes the rest of the Dark Order. So now we got the BCC beefing with the Dark Order, but then the BCC were beefing with the Elite. And then Adam Page, everyone cheered like, oh my God, he's back with the Elite, but he showed up with friends. So did he just forget those friends? Did y'all see the clusterfuck problem here? A little bit. Come on. Stu Grayson looks like a bald member of the Viking Raiders got placed in a dryer and shrunk. Before or after? That's funny as shit. Excalibur agrees. CM Punk should come back and have a feud with Jericho. Imagine the pipe bombs he would drop on Jericho and make him look stupid. Justin, no. Maybe, I guess it'd be fun to watch him beat the shit out of Jericho, but realistically, no, Jericho needs to stay the fuck away from everybody. Jericho is literally being called a fucking clout vampire by other people in wrestling. A clout vampire. This is what he does. He sits back and says, who is cool? He is the modern day Hulk fucking Hogan. My Canadian came out there. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. It's one word. Fuck it. But yeah, he is the modern day Hulk. That doesn't work for me, brother. Calling all his shots, and he's wedged so far in Tony's ass. It's disgusting. And the booking shows it. And the fucking comments in the press, the comments during the press conferences after the fucking, yeah, wasn't Jericho wonderful? No, he's not wonderful anymore. Jericho versus fucking Colt Cabana, they almost died. They fell off the fucking side of the ring. They're watching fucking grumpy old men. What's up, Hassan? How you doing? Stu looks like he lost a member, the lost member from Korn. Why is he wearing Fred Flintstone underwear? I have no idea what the God of War thing is with Stu. This is going to be it. 2 count on a Gosh style pile driver. Grilled him. No, we're going to kick him in the face a bunch of times. Mox, if Mox is going to keep doing the stomps to the face, he's got to watch some Stone Cold Steve Austin videos. Those stomps were shit, but he sold them so much better. Who's better, Swerve Strickland or Carmelo Hayes? Woo, Tim. I like that one. Folks, I would love to hear the chat chime in on this one. That's fucking wicked. Shit. They're both really, really good. I'm going to give a slight nod to Swerve just on experience. I mean, really talented guys. Like, I would love to see a 7-match series with those two. Forget the Bucks. That's our neck and neck race, Tim. Jericho's teeth cause an eclipse. Okay, so wait, Stu's up. I thought it was over. Stu? Wow. All right. Didn't Effie start the clout vampire thing? Did he? I didn't know that, Justin. Did he? All right. I'm all ears, Justin. I did not know that might have been the case. So, Stu's going to go outside, isn't he? Stu! Moonsault over the Dark Order onto the BCC from the outside. Tope Moxley. And he's still not bleeding. Holy shit. The crowd's even chanting, holy shit. Moxley falls. He sold a kick. I'm shocked. Here comes the no-sell, though. I'm guessing Omega and Vikingo ends. Yeah. Oh, no contest. Maybe. Wow, Stewie. It's a good match. Random, but good. Stu showing that if you took the paint off his face and put some trunks on, you could book him more than once a fucking year. Wow, what a reversal. And I think Stu might be bleeding now. So I was wrong. Stu's bleeding. Moxley's not. And that was a really good reversal into the Bulldog choke. You said what I said, bud. I'll get there. Swerve looks like an... why? Why? You watch Jericho's a national treasure. He was. And listen, man, I'm a fan. Dude, I used to listen to Talk is Jericho. I couldn't wait for the next WWE cut to come down and start bitching. It was fun. The problem with Jericho and AEW was it just all went to his head. It all went to his ego. And the last year of Jericho has been putrid. And all he keeps saying, best year of my career. Tony said it's the best year of my career. My friend said it was the best year of my career. My dad said it. Fuck off. You beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. But this year, oh, get the fuck out of here. But that's it. I loved Jericho. Loved him. One of the best ever. It's just this last stretch of him. I can't tolerate it. And what he did to Eddie Kingston bothered me. He just completely saturated him. And it became blatantly obvious. Ricky Starks, to me, for anybody that said, nah, Jericho doesn't go after the hot guy, the next big name. He doesn't do that. And then the crowd started cheering for Ricky. And when Jericho walked out to take on Ricky, the argument's over. It's the obvious thing. It's like when you're standing there watching someone shoplift, but they're acting like they're not doing it. And you're like, I can see you, motherfucker. That's what Jericho's doing. He's doing it right in front of your face and acting like you can't see it. Wow. Avalanche Death Rider. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling they're going back in, guys. Swerve easily. Okay. I think it's not that easy anymore. I like Carmelo. Carmelo's got a bright future. A lot of people think he's ready for the main roster, but I don't think that. But I think Carmelo, again, not quite there yet. Swerve's is further ahead, but the International Dream Match. I hate CM Punk more than Jericho. Dude calls AJ Styles for being a racist on Twitter a couple years ago, which is so far from true. I don't even know what happened, Caliber, so I don't know what to tell you, but I like Punk. And I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what the argument was. I don't remember that, but see, that's fucked. Starks versus Juice on Rampage. You know what this show? You know what AEW Dynamite could use tonight? Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson. But let's put that on Rampage with Taya Valkyrie's debut. Why would you let that girl debut? You're struggling to make your women's division matter. You get a fucking signing that you're pumped about, and you debuted her on Rampage. Dumb. Stu's good. So it's Tony Storm's turn to beat up Cora Blue or Sky Jade. I can't remember what it is. You guys, one of the two. What was that? Oh, someone approved it. Carmelo is better and younger. I don't know if he's better. He's definitely younger. I don't think he's better. I don't. Alexa Bliss just tweeted how she was on The Masked Singer as the Exolot. What the fuck is that word? Anyway, was she? I didn't know. Now I know why Alexa was off TV. There you go. She went to The Masked Singer because that was more fun than wrestling. I can't tell who is who on the outside, right? They all look alike. They're all interchangeable. Gangrel was first. At what? Oh, the first vampire? Swerve would teach Carmelo a few things. I agree. And I think, especially if you've seen Swerve outside of like NXT, AEW, because they haven't used him well on either. But Swerve can wrestle. He really can wrestle. Stu looks like a skinny. Skinny. He's a little guy. Who watches The Masked Singer? I can't believe that show's still on. I'm not gonna lie. When T-Pain won it, I was there cheering along. National Treasure are more. Well played, Larry. Folks, we are in a commercial break, and I've been rambling for over an hour already. Jesus. It's been a fun night. Not bad. I don't hate the show. There's a lot of things. I know I sound like I hate a lot of it. All I'm saying is it could be better in a lot of places. That's what's driving me nuts. It's just like, what are we doing? But the show, Moxley and Stu gave us a good match. Flat ending. You had all that like action going on. The ending just ends up being a little flat. That's all. The God of War. Yep, we got that one. See, I got to catch up to some of these. Sky Blue wins tonight. No, Mick. Cora Blue does not win. I used to think they were the same person. I'm not going to lie. Tony Storm for the win. I agree with you. Tony Storm for the win. But yes, folks, I have been rambling well over an hour now, or slightly over an hour, I guess. But I will remind everybody, we are here all week long. Tomorrow we come back. Thursday night, we've taken over. We get Ring of Honor. We get Impact. It's going to be fun. It's not really the go-home show for the multiverse. We'll see what happens, but lots of fun to be had on Impact. Ring of Honor. If you're a Ring of Honor fan, we're getting Cheeseburger Mojo. Right? Like, think about that. Cheeseburger hasn't been. I think Luna last week was like, we need Cheeseburger. Maybe she'll show up to call that match. We'll see. So, yeah. Oh, fuck. Why is this happening? A hot new prospect? Who is she? How the fuck did she get involved in that? Is that QT's wife? Who is that? No, I'm just kidding. So wait. Yeah. Sky Blue. She's not gonna win. She always loses. Hey, do you remember when the AEW fans used to jump online and tell everybody, like, WWE's where like the for the gimmicks and the bullshit, but AEW's the real wrestling. AEW's where you find the real wrestling. I give you Exhibit. Are you kidding me? Are you watching this shit right now? It does feel like campy WWE, actually. It really does. Why are we doing this? And how did QT Marshall become the focus when Hobbs won the belt? Was Hobbs even in that segment other than the clip? On Rampage. Everybody's on Rampage. Fucking hell. How did QT Marshall get over by Hobbs winning the belt? Right? Hey, Victor. Who are they? I don't know who they're showing in the crowd. QT is shooting so hard. 90% of it is inside baseball that nobody cares about except us marks. I'll have to re-listen. Sky blue reminds me of Young Liv. Maybe it's just the hat backwards. I don't fucking know. It's cute as hell. Yeah. Tony Storm for the win, by the way, if you're following along. Carmelo in the ring is really good. No, I'm not saying he's not. He did this one move last night. I never seen before. Admittedly, I never seen Swerve in TNA. Only NXT. Yeah, dude. Listen, Carmelo's outstanding. I think Carmelo's a future star. I think is a guy that, you know, 5 years from now, you're looking and he's sitting at the top of the main roster, and he's trying to carry the company and sell T-shirts. Carmelo's really good, really, really good. To me, the X factor between the two is it comes down to just the experience. And not experience isn't always everything, but in this case, just Swerve can go. Swerve is. I think Carmelo is striving to be at the point of where Swerve is, and I think what fucks Swerve's people's opinion up of Swerve right now is that legitimately he's been booked like shit in AEW. He wasn't booked great in NXT. Obviously, we know what happened in SmackDown. How the fuck do you let Swerve go and keep the other ones? What the fuck? What are we doing? So Cora, now, anybody who watches a lot of AEW Dark, how's Cora doing? Is she winning? Is she doing better? How, is she doing all right? I know I tease her about being Cora Jade, but actually, I like her a lot better than, yeah, I really do, in all aspects. Where's the skateboard, right? It broke in half. Remember, it was made out of styrofoam. Going to bury her. She's never win a match. Oh, yeah, no, they are burying her. They treat her like dark talent. Oh, that wasn't a hip Excalibur. That was booty. All up in the face. I have a feeling that Joe has taken down several cheeseburgers in his life, and this one's going to be no different, Unbroken. It's Team Forever Hot Topic. I like it. Nick would generally appreciate the Hot Topic jokes. So let's talk about Soraya, Tony Storm, and Ruby. Is anyone else just not Blue Pants? Where's Blue Pants? I haven't seen Blue Pants in a long time. Oh, Soho gets drilled. That didn't last long. Storm rolls in, breaks a count. That's beautiful. Someone broke a count. I love it. Things are looking up in AEW. AEW is more sports entertainment than WWE at this point, I'd argue. Woo! I want that debate. That's a good fucking debate. That was the thing. Right? AEW was going to be the wrestling, sports, stats. We're gonna do records where you're gonna know wins and losses. It's all gonna matter. Fuck that silly shit over on WWE. We're gonna give you real pro wrestling. Then we got fucked up exploding rings. Then we got, a bubbly truck. Then we got a fucking sing song. Oh wait, the same guy's connected to all of those, by the way. 2 count, by the way. But yeah, I mean, then you get these Orange Cassidy overbooked moments, and then the gimmicky shit. Now you're getting QTV. Ooh, I wonder if our buddy was it Henry over at fucking. I completely blanked on my thought. I'm not gonna lie. I know. What's it called? Fucking. Who's QT ripping off right now, guys? I blanked completely on the fucking smut thing because I never pay attention to it. Steve, it's getting there. I can't argue. I can't argue. I don't know enough. I'm gonna leave that up and not say it out loud, but I mean we say worse, so I don't know why, but whatever. TMZ. That's what it was. Fuck. I completely blanked on what that show was called. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sky Blue is a version. I used to like. I used to joke that like, oh shit, she's on this channel too. But she's putting up a good battle with Tony. Crowd cheering for her, and Tony's working her as a heel. Soraya sucks. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Thank you. Holy. Do you ever just have something wander away? Yeah, vitamins, right? That reminds me. That's the problem. It's wearing off. Hot new talent signed 2 years ago. Got those ones. Got that one. Got that one. Keep it coming, folks. I see all the people jumping in. Don't be shy. Say hi if you haven't made a prediction yet. If you're feeling lazy, or maybe you just don't feel like spelling stuff out, or you can't, you can give me I almost said give me an S for Sky, a T for Tony. The match is almost over though. Crossbody though looks lovely, and I really like Toni Storm. I really, really do. I think she's awesome. Highly talented. I think she deserved a better title run, but it was all fucked up. Booking. You need angles. You need stories that matter. Deep two on the Insiguri. The way they're booking Sky Blue is doing nothing with her in AEW doing nothing. Yeah, it's what was that? Okay, I think she blocked the code blue. And then we get a press from Tony, which is usually a babyface move. That's usually a babyface move. Just saying. Ooh, it's not good, guys. Right? Another two. Listen, I accidentally on purpose roofied myself. I know the feeling. The hard part was trying to explain to yourself why your butt was sore the next morning. It's lame that QT tries to. Yeah, I don't get it. And is anyone did Powerhouse Hobbs in that QTV sec? Sorry, I thought she won. I thought Sky won. Sky yelling at Soho, so we know where this is going. Oh, roll up! No way. Wow, Mick, you almost got it. Sky doing all right. Without get up. There you go. This is going too long. The crowd is down on their seats. See, quick, hard, action-packed match, and don't let it run on too long. Another hip thrust. German. Yeah, it's just a flat finish to the match. There's no excitement or pace to it. Storm Zero. Yeah. Okay. I think I was answering a question, but I started rambling, so I apologize. But yeah, I just don't get it. And Hobbs won the belt. Hobbs was supposed to win the belt. Even you booked it, but you should. Again, we talk about putting the shine on the right people. We just watched a segment. QT Marshall somehow got himself over with Tony by Hobbs winning the belt. Oh, for fuck's sake! Here comes Rio and Willow. Now, here's something for everybody. There's 6 women in the ring right now. Name 6 women in the WWE that the 6 women you can see right now are better than. Name me one. I mean, don't throw Lacey Evans at me. That's not fair. But if you took 6 women, if it was Charlotte and Becky and Belair and you took top women in the division, it's not even apples and apples, guys. It's apples and oranges at that point. This is your division. This is your women's division. You wonder why people can't get behind it. There's a lady on the screen right now who's holding a weapon that is the equivalent size of her. Help me understand. She leave AEW Sky Blue. She's developing. Oh, God. Rio running around with that pole in her hand looks ridiculous. I'm sure that's why Kenny likes her. It makes the pole look huge. It's pillows. Oh, that's cute. Wonder when Statlander is supposed to come back. I don't know. And where do you put her? My assumption is if Statlander comes back, she takes the TBS belt night 1. The minute she walks in the door, you give us a squash. She just walks in and shocks the fucking world. No questions, no words, nothing. I have a challenge. Who's going to accept it? Oh my God, it's Statlander. Boom, pin, then build a story from there. That's how you do that. But I think Jade's going to win 100. I think they're bringing Goldberg in to beat the fucking Jade streak. A medical update on Stu Grayson, by the way. With what? Oh, shit. And the crowd's not even making a sound if you can listen to the audio in the back. There's no like crowd reaction like, oh my God. Well, the God of War is pissed. Kenny Omega for the win. Kenny Omega. Dude, we're at an hour and a half already. Whoo! They're giving them time. What am I cutting the shit on, Victor? I got shit all day. Pause, maybe? I don't know what that means. Kenny Omega for the win. Kenny Omega for the win. Yeah. Oh, Excalibur going left. Wow. Bro, out of those 47 pounds, 7 pounds is the umbrella. Was it an umbrella or was it a pipe? Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green would fit in perfectly with this crew, actually. I'd take Chelsea Green over Rio. I'd take Chelsea Green over Blue. I'd take Chelsea Green over Soraya at this point. Tony, Ruby, maybe not. Yeah, Chelsea Green's in the mix. Not a bad one. TK still burying Sheeta. I wish she'd go to Impact. Where is she? Would Sheeta not be better? Sheeta's not hurt, guys, right? Is she? Because I mean, if Sheeta is not hurt and they're not using her, if Sheeta's not hurt and Riho's running out instead of Sheeta, that's the booking problems. Right? It's like anyone out there who's ever been on a sports team or a team of any kind. It's like when the coach keeps playing their own kid. Right? And he's not helping the team. He's hurting the team. But he keeps using like his kid and the assistant coach's kid, right? Whether it's basketball or baseball. Oh, 9th inning, we're up by 1. Put the coach's kid in so he can blow the save. It's that. That's what that feels like in a lot of these cases when it comes to Jericho's little group. The Bucks is just put him in. Put him in, coach. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. You're fucking the game up. Like I keep saying, guys, Tony has all the ingredients for a perfect dessert, for a perfect meal. He just finds a way to fuck it up. He doesn't beat the eggs long enough, or he just mixes them up in the order he's supposed to do it. He has everything that he needs. I don't get BCC beating people up. Where are we going with this? Cut the shit. I want to know what I'm cutting the shit on. Glad I got a pop. I've heard more noise from Sunday Mass. True story. So we're getting 25 minutes minus entrances. They're giving them time, folks. This should be good. I hope my buddy Nick is out there watching. As I contest, Kenny Omega's not a good wrestler. I like Kenny Omega. I like fucking with Nick, but I don't like him that much. Nice entrance, though. Vikingo getting a decent entrance. El Hijo. Stu Grayson got his ass beat. He really did. It's a true story. His name translates to son of the Viking. His father, King Viking. So, for those who asked the question about the Viking history in Mexico, you now know. Now, whether you know Vikingo or not, the guy has had an outstanding 2022. The guy has had an outstanding start to 2023. The guy is a champion. And I'm more of a fan of AAA and CMLL, even though it's a pain in the ass to say. Oh, yeah, no. Sorry, I want to hear this. Many people say he's undefeated at life. How's that fight forever going, buddy? That might be an L. I know somebody like Cornette is going to fucking eat this alive, but I don't mind that he has a gimmick entrance, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, maybe. Could Vikingo surprise the world and beat Kenny to set up a rematch? But Tony doesn't like his guys going under. We saw it with Impact. We saw it at Forbidden Door 1. If you're going to do a Forbidden Door 2, there has to be more, oh my God, I can't believe that happened moments. Not really good matches with the expected end. Here comes Kenny with Callis, and I like the entrance. It's simple. There's no brooms. So my buddy Nick is out there. I am giving some praise to Kenny. You guys can let him know. But Kenny seems annoyed with Callis and going back to the locker room thing. Like, what is going on with Kenny? And Vikingo, Tope already. Pre-match. And another one. He is really little. Like, really little. He reminds me. No, I can't say it. Not quite. Mini Mantar. DQ, okay. Victor, as a Canadian, no. Owen Zane is way better wrestlers and storytellers, but that's just me. He is number one in Canada. No. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for all of Canada. He's Kenny's number one everywhere, according to Kenny, but I don't know. We'd have to poll the Canadian audience, which is about 7% of the viewers of this channel. So Vikingo all over Kenny. Now, see, like, do you see that? Do you see that spot? The fucking spot heavy. 450 Hurricane Rana? Anybody? Double knees. Is he just going to beat Kenny? Like, it seems almost Kenny taking a lot of fucking lumps. DQ. We're getting a "This is awesome" chant just for Kenny getting his ass kicked. Oh, shooting star! But he did. He really flinched. He really grimaced on the land there. I have to agree with Excalibur as a fellow Canadian. There you go. There you go. John. Oh, welcome, John. I don't even know if I acknowledged you. I feel bad. Mega Chronic. Shout out to all the Kenny Omega fans. There you go. Let's go. All right, folks. If you haven't made a prediction on this match, get it in. I want to know. But shit. Aew not fucking around. And again, another big spot. Oh, I can hear Nick cringing already. Mick, we're not done yet. Brett forever will be number one. I don't know. It's so funny because I wasn't a Bret Hart fan. I wasn't. Even babyface Bret Hart, when in like the height, like late 80s, whenever like Bret, the glasses, I was never a Bret guy. He wasn't like, he wasn't edgy enough. He was too squeaky clean. I didn't relate. My heroes need to have a little dust on them, a little edge. 10 plus for Dynamite. We haven't got there yet. The Dawn looks like Sean Penn from Carlito's Way. Oh, nice shout, JV. The cleaner wins. Oh, a bit of a brain buster. Big kick out by Vikingo. Crowd went quiet because they don't know what to do right now. There's no spots. We don't know what to cheer for. His anti-American heel days? Nah, man. Dude, at that time, like I'm such a mark for Triple H. It's ridiculous. So at that time, I thought Triple H and Michaels were doing the funniest shit. And young KJ was all for, Brett would come out and be like, "Shut up. You're making us look bad." Canadians don't whine. We fight. Fucking Jersey pop you a couple times. We don't stand there and boo-hoo. He just respected the flag. Punch him! Go get him! Then he eventually did. Legit. So what do I know? I'm calling it out. Jeff Cobb attacked the Bucks. Okay. So you get like maybe just Jeff Cobb, though? I do believe Jeff Cobb doesn't need any assistance to beat up the Bucks. But we got a table. And the ref says no table. Kenny says it is a table. Why are we getting a random table? I know why. Oh, or Christian? Oh, you mean like as a unit, maybe? Yeah, Edge is awesome. I like Edge. Little tired of some of his later career monologues, but Edge is excellent. Vikingo's so little. Huge backbreaker. Big kick out. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember Ace Ventura 2? When Nature Calls, I think it was. Do you remember when he went to the tribe and he was White Devil? Do you remember who fought him? That guy. Anyway, picture in picture. I didn't get picture in picture, playing straight through for me. United Empire versus Elite. So here's where things are complicated. Maybe, sounds good to me. But right now, you just came off the heels. See, this is where the storyline, you lose it, right? How did Dynamite end last week? Tony and AEW fucking with my microphone. Truthfully, it's just my clumsy ass. But how did you end the show last week, right? You ended the show last week with people popping because they thought, oh, maybe Paige and the Bucks are together again. Tonight, you did nothing to reinforce that story. You did nothing to bring that story full or continue that story. Are they friends? Are they not friends? What is the thread throughout the show that keeps people interested and keeps people watching? The only thread tonight was stay tuned because at the end of the night, you're going to get a really good match. Okay, that's your job. Give me a good match. But that's that's where it falls, right? So if they're tied with United Empire, they're also mad at BCC. BCC is mad at the Dark Order, who Adam Page is with, but Adam Page also might be with the Elite. Now we got a mix, and now it's not good storytelling. Now it's cluttered. Kenny throwing punches. El Torito. It's not nice. Jeff Cobb said he will be in St. Louis next week, but who knows? Yeah, I can see that. But then again, it gets confusing. You set up this dream match to have it ruined by someone else looking for a dream match? Why would you shit on this? If this was an international dream match 2 years in the making, would you not let it just be clean? Let the match be, or at least build it to more matches? Both men on the apron for me now. And yes, folks, you may notice I'm slightly behind, but that's by design and lack of choice. No, not the biggest. Not the biggest ENC fan. Edge, okay, it took me a second there. I rooted for the Hardys. I love Edge and Christian. I like the Hardys. Don't get me wrong. There's where you'll find some Canadian bias for sure. I loved Edge and Christian even through all that time. Like the 5-minute pose. They were dicks. It was excellent. Second favorite, Owen Hart. Great cut, great shout. And then Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. You lost me at the end there, Damien. I'll give you Kenny. And listen, I know I give Jericho shit, but the guy is a fucking legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He's done more in wrestling than most of us would ever dream of. He's had, dude's got his own fucking cruise. I only think my problem with anybody that gets that convoluted and then that, absorbed into their own hype, it just becomes, it just starts. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Well, let me move my horns. And Kenny just stood there and waited. Oh, Jesus Christ. Osprey is hurt right now. Yeah, I heard that. So he won't be there next Thursday, and they're replacing him with, remind me, Unbroken. Is it Kenta? No. Another pitcher-in-pitcher. I'm not there. I'm getting a replay, to be honest. Is it okay if I send me an invite one day? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll talk about it. Yo, what if it was Jay White who tacked the Elite? All for it. It'd be a good signing. It'd be a good move. There's been a lot of rumors about Jay White to the WWE. If Tony scooped him up, it's great. Taya Valkyrie is great. It's all what you do with them now. You got the ingredients. Make me a meal, motherfucker. Make my mouth water. Wait, pause. That doesn't sound right at all. You know what I meant. Fuck it. Do good. That's way easier than trying to be creative with this one. Chicago. There you go. Some people get me. I have a Bret Hart keychain. That's amazing. Jacket keychain. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Did anyone else see Kenny just get popped? And dude, he came down so hard on Kenny. A springboard Phoenix splash from the inside. Am I the only one that feels that certain people or certain wrestlers, like when you're waiting for the move to happen, there's gotta be some lessons on how not to look fake and stupid? Like if you know it's gonna take them 10 seconds to kind of set up, you can close your eyes and whoa, how is Kenny doing this with the Young Bucks? Hurt and down and out. Whatever will they do? Wow, power bomb. Another one. V-trigger! Dose. Tanahashi, thank you. Osprey would have been better. I'm sure Impact was fucking bummed out, man. All right, Kenny. So my buddy Nick's going to be in a tough spot. He's either got to say this match sucked because of who was in it, or that this match was really good because of who was in it. Oh, another V-trigger. Fish Taco Tuesday. Last Wednesday, AEW was great. I don't know about that, Ramit. I don't know, but welcome back. Great. Now I have to. Yeah, fuck. All right, bumps him off, tells the ref to get the fuck out of the way. Dude, that looks so dangerous. Vikingo came down hard. I've never seen a reverse a poison Rana, a reverse Hurricane Rana off the top like that. And Vikingo's actually taking a second to kind of, if you watch the replay of that, whoo. No, what is this? What comes after 450? Through a table! Holy shit! Everyone just talking about the taco. Could have been. I mean, hey, listen, I got no problem giving really good matches on your weekly show, especially when you only have 4 pay-per-views a year. I love that. Fuck you, Larry. 540? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Does it? I don't know. 720? Oh, okay. I don't know. Did he make it all the way around again? Fuck, that was a lot of rotations. That's all I know. It's raining tacos. It's typical AEW fashion, changing the rules in the middle of the match. I mean, technically, landing on somebody who's on a table is not using a weapon, I guess. Both men make it back in. Yeah, he really is that dude. 450 and a half. Yeah, pretty much. So back to 540. It was a 540. You think this man would be dizzy for how much he spun around in this match? My favorite thing of the week. Dude, JV, I was listening to the I think it was one of the wrestling news, Arcadian Vanguard, shout out. And they saying that, my Cuban mother, and I hate to say it, JV, I thought of you. Man. They fucking popped me. Cody's Cuban? give him a Scarface gimmick. Announce table bump was never a DQ. There you go. See? Now I figure if Kenny power bombed him through the table, that would kind of be set it up and used it. I don't know. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought his hand was down. Do you know what makes this good for fans? When fans are like, what's this guy's finisher? What would his finisher be? Eventually, he beats you up to the point where he just pulls out a gun and shoots you because everything else has been thrown at him. This is awesome. I 100%. I knew it would be. Oh, it's over. Did you see how he bounced? And then I hate this finisher. I hate that finisher. I don't like the one-winged angel. Great match. Yes. Absolutely good match. What's up, James? Yeah, right? Where's that tattoo? Where's Mama's tattoo? We got the American Dream or the American Nightmare, whatever you want to slice it, and then you get the Cuban Dream, the American Nightmare, the Cuban Dream. There we go. Then again, some people would say he got away from the Cuban Dream, but that's a different story altogether. All right, so here comes the aftermath, and I feel like we're about to get some Cobb. No, why? Well, I guess because their champ just lost. Well, he's the mega champ. He's not like the champ. Wait, what? Maybe Jeff Cobb joins the BCC. Fuck it. What is happening? What is happening? But I think this is what BCC should do. They should literally just show up in the middle of fucking matches and play like that outsider, fuck it, we have no time for anybody. We're just dicks. And we fuck everything up because we're bullies and nobody can stop us. Omega is bigger. That's dumb. We got sirens. Oh, fuck. Here come the Bucks. We're going to get an ambulance match between the BCC and the Elite. So it wasn't Jeff Cobb. It was the Elite. See, this is where all this gets complicated, overcomplicated. How the fuck did he get an ambulance? Thank you, Excalibur. That was the best shit ever. How did he get an ambulance? He stole an ambulance. At least they decided to kick him a little. But was he even there earlier? I might have missed it, guys. I'm so... Boom, 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 boom. You didn't have to hit the music. I'm a stickler for that one. Good end of the show, though, guys. Here it comes. It's not Cobb, though. There was no Cobb. So he gets beat up by the BCC tonight, beats Vikingo, and next week he's got issues with Cobb. Booker might have ADD. The Booker might have a focus issue. There's nails in that 2x4. He ain't fucking around at all. Dude. Okay, he was in the ambulance. Where are the Bucks? Wait, what? What the fuck just happened with Callis? Oh, is Callis trying to make it look like Paige did it? Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Yeah, guys, we took something very beautiful, very, very beautiful, and this is where we talked about Tony, like with he has all the ingredients to make the meal, and then like it's like you ever have somebody just put the wrong fucking topping on something, or like he just can't help himself. You're like, Tony, it's beautiful, and he's like, wait a minute, I got more. You're like, no, stop booking. You did it. Good job. Stop. You didn't have to fucking layer the cake 3 times. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I'm tired. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. If you guys want to start throwing out your ratings out of 10, I am all ears. I'm all ears on all of this. For me, again, it was a weird show, a better show than the last few. And I think I've been a little critical. I think you fans were a little critical last week and the week before. This show was better overall. The main event was outstanding, spot show, and it felt like if I'm thinking on both sides of the coin, the fans are going to say that was amazing, big moves, false finishes. Kenny got a big win. The critics are going to say Kenny laid around. Vikingo got all his moves out of the way, and when he was done doing all his cool moves, Kenny hit him with the finish, and it was over. I thought it was really good. It was really exciting. The crowd in the building was excited. The fans here seemed to be excited about it. Good job to Vikingo and Kenny. I had no doubt that Kenny was. There was no way Tony was like Tony doesn't let his guys lose. They're very protected, and if they lose, there's more to it, right? You think back to Rich Swann and even Impact, they broke ties because every time their guys came over, it didn't go well for Impact. But this definitely was a better show. Definitely had some spots where I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, they really need to reconsider the rivalry. And it's funny because the women's spot ends with like this trios issue, and the whole night ends with this clusterfuck of a trios issue. So, wait, I thought I saw a comment about Don Callis going to. I don't see it. The booking was shit show. Yeah, Scott Steiner. I thought I saw a comment about Callis going to the BCC. That'd be interesting. I don't see it on my side here, but yeah, that's what this comes down to. Overall, a good show. And again, I think if you took out like the stupid parts, like that didn't make sense. That was backwards. That shouldn't be on the show. You have a fucking banger of a Wednesday night. But just like the ending of that match, it was great. Good match. And then you gave us a bit of an angle. Fine. You know, Paige shows up in the ambulance. Beautiful. Comes out with the 2x4. Great. Good story. Then it just got fucking complicated. And like I said, we still got Jeff Cobb looming. And where are the Bucks? They didn't come back. I guess they're 2 beat up. It would have been cool if the Bucks, like when Paige came out, the BCC walked up the aisleway and the Bucks took them out. And I'm not usually cheering for the Bucks, so what do I know? But yeah, guys, I mean, overall, not a bad show. Not a bad show at all. I changed a handful of things. They're definitely losing points for the women's division. Listen, I'm sure Rio's a nice lady, but you can't. It just doesn't work, guys. She'd be good as a second tag partner. Like, put her in a tag team. I know you don't have a tag teams division, and I'm not encouraging that by any stretch. But yeah, no, it's not good. Soraya's not good. She's not believable. It's funny when you realize that sometimes the marketing ability and the ability to make, now someone are going to argue otherwise, but they make you a star. Like they made Saraya, they made Paige a big name, and they put all their marketing power behind her and all their glitz and glamour. And years later, people are still cheering about her. You put her in a different environment, and they don't have that same magic touch, that same marketing machine, that same mindset. She's nobody. She's just Soraya in the middle of the show, getting in the way. What other comments do we got here? I think my comments stopped coming in. The ending always seems overbooked. Adrenaline in my soul. We got. Now I want to hear the Cuban version of that song, actually. But yeah, I mean, overall, great night. I don't know, guys. I think let me click on some of these ratings, but I feel like a couple of the comments haven't come to me, so I can't see what you guys are saying. Let me roll back. Victor said 7 out of 10. Damien said 7 out of 10. Vance said 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from John. Mick 10 plus, loved it. 7 out of 10 from Victor again. 7 tacos out of 10 pineapples. Fair enough. 7.5, 10. Night KJ. Thank you, JV. Thank you, everybody. 8.6 from Mark. I'm gonna give the show. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. They got some cleaning up to do. Again, Tony, once you do make the shit, you know, you make a nice burger, give me the burger, and I'll put the toppings on because you keep fucking it up. No, I know there's good and bad. Tonight was a better show. I was entertained. It went by fast. It wasn't slow. It didn't drag. There's good things there. QT Marshall's not one of them. Soraya's not one of them. The Dark Order's probably not one of them. I don't know what you're doing with all this trio shit and who's mad at who. I feel like this might lead to some big fucking 4-way trios match or clustery fuck match or an arena match, or I don't know what it's going to do, guys. But overall, people seem pretty happy with it. Hashtag cheeseburger. Honestly, I would love to bring those comments up onto the screen, but my shit's not letting me. But all that being said, folks, that is the show tonight. Like I said, I give it a 7. I agree with Damien. I agree with Victor. You can give it a little more rub. I understand people who went 8 because that main event was really exciting, really fun. And if you're into a spot heavy match, it was exactly what you expected. Not a lot of storytelling and moments, but it was just, they got there. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Anyone else got any questions? No, I can't see. I can't read them anyway. But yeah, Tony, better job. Good job. Remember, folks, go to Twitter, retweet my Tony challenge. I want Tony to come talk to me. And I know everyone's going to say you're just trying to get clicks. Absolutely. I have a big announcement. Get ratings. No, I would, just a fan. He says he shies away from the critics. He says the world out there is out to get him, and everyone, the haters of AEW, just hate them. I'm a fan of AEW. Come talk to me, and let's see, because I got some issues that a lot of the critics have. So I want to talk about it and then have a fun talk. But other than that, tomorrow night we get Ring of Honor. We get Impact. Luna Havoc will be here Friday. The Dynamic Duo returns for Sacrifice and SmackDown. And then we'll see what the rest of the week holds, folks. It's going to be fun. Remember, next week, WrestleMania week, if you take our link and share it with anybody that loves wrestling, you're doing them a service. I am nothing but grateful for everybody that showed up here tonight. The numbers were phenomenal, and it's been nice, and it's been a wonderful time with everybody. I'm just stalling right now. But with all that being said, folks, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. I am KJ White. This was a whole lot of fun. Tony, better job. Just calm down a little focus. We work on focus. But other than that, guys, love everybody. See you on the flip side. Good night. Hit the button.